What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building. What's going on, my peeps, my peoples? How y'all doing? What's going on, Black Lavender? What's going on, Majors? Good to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. For real. So let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip hop, baby. Lord have mercy. It was some chin checking tonight, baby. It was definitely some chin checking tonight, for real. Oh yes. OMG, I'm so proud of Jojo. Jojo handled that situation so good and so well. What's going on, Black Lavender? What's going on, Major? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So let's get into the situation. Let's talk about growing up hip hop, season 6, episode 6, I believe. Episode 10. So it's going down in the situation. I was so surprised at Jojo. Jojo handled the situation very well when it came to Sam. Like, he spoke his mind. He gave a little bit of a word to as well, and he stayed firm and strong in his, opinion, and it ended up working out okay. So I was like, all right, that's a good situation, baby. And then also with the situation when it comes to, who is the other person that did a good job too as well? When it comes to little Eazy-E, he did a good job too as well, because he basically, stood up for Pep and was like, oh, Sam don't got to talk to Pep. He don't got to ask Pep nothing. He don't got to ask Pep anything at all, point blank, period. Pep is an OG. She don't need his influences. So I was like, go ahead, do your thing. And then also Tanise did a good job tonight too as well. She called out that Angela Simmons was basically doing a calendar because, she was single and, she's not with Daniel Jacobs anymore. Their relationship is over. And it's going to be surprising that I'm surprised Angela, allowed, or WeTV snuck one in on her. They're trying to bring some drama, some heat to the show, where when it comes down to Angela, you know what I mean? Some girl's going to be confronting her, and it seems like she's a baby mama, or she's somebody's baby mama that's a, pro athlete, a baller out here in these streets. And so therefore she wants to talk to Angela and have a conversation with her. I didn't think that Angela was going to allow this situation to go down on TV. I had no idea, because I was telling you guys, I wonder if, Jacob and his baby mama going to come on the show or what. So, but now you got another woman coming on the show that wants to confront Angela. I don't know how long ago this was. The last time she dated a baller was in 2019, I believe. So I guess we're going to see how this situation pans out, everybody. What's up, LSW? How you doing? What's good with you guys? I hope you guys are doing well tonight too as well. But I'm just surprised that there's going to be a girl up on there that's going to be confronting Angela too as well. And, when it comes to Angela, she was in Fashion Week. So, she's doing a calendar, basically. She said she's going to probably go topless. I was like, Lord, what is going on with Angela? Her father better lay their hands on her and put some holy water on her. She's talking about showing the breast, but I think she's going to cover it with her hair. I haven't seen the calendar. I don't know if you guys seen the calendar, but in any event, it is one of them situations. So, she got it going on. Like, she's doing her thing. And I'm just surprised she's going to be letting that WeTV got is hemming up Angela. I guess since there ain't no Romeo, there ain't no Master P, there ain't no Damon Dash, and things of that nature, something had to change, something had to switch up. So this young lady, she's going to come through and basically ask Angela, does she know this person? And she got shitty braids in her hair too as well. We had little Eazy-E. His wife had shitty braids last week, and these braids right here are definitely shitty, and they're definitely hanging too low. They definitely look bad. It definitely makes it look like her hair is thin and she ain't got no hair. I ain't trying to diss her. I didn't even see this at first. I ain't trying to be hardcore or being mean or anything else like that, because the last video I did on growing up hip hop, there was a lot of people that was not happy about the situation. But in any event, so you got this going on. So Angela's going to be confronted. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Angela's the executive producer. Hey, what's up, Ronzo? How you doing? So I'm just like, what is happening? Like, oh, baby, there's a whole lot going on. So they really need them ratings. Like, they do need them ratings. And Angela's basically gonna take one for the team. She didn't want to talk about Daniel Jacob, but yet they're gonna sneak this girl up on her. So we're gonna see how this situation pans out. We got Egypt trying on wedding dresses and shit like that. I was like, Lord have mercy. Sometimes you need to wait a little bit longer. Some people say don't wait longer than 5 years, but Egypt needs to wait a little bit longer, baby. And then Pep is all happy about the situation, talking about, she don't give a damn. And, Egypt is going to have the best wedding ever. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? And it was good to see Sam, he was mature and the situation too as well when it came to with Jojo. Like, he squashed that beef. So I guess, Sam don't really want no smoke when it comes to Tretch. You know what I mean? He don't want that smoke, so he listened to, his father-in-law, so he squashed that beef. But we already know that he's gonna end up on stage anyway. That's what the preview show us, so we gonna see how this situation pans out. She said she was gonna have mermaid hair. Oh, I know, Lord have mercy, help Egypt, baby. She ain't got no fashion sense or no style, because she takes her fashion sense and style from Sam, and he ain't got none. She needs to take her 5 minutes of fame and some change and get them braids re-braided. Okay, thank you, Black Lavender, because I guess last week I was doing too much. Tanisha's smart. Yes, Tanisha's smart. And she's been stepping up for a minute. Tanisha's been doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? She's been stepping up as far as, like, she didn't want Angela and Vanessa to, be her bridesmaid. I think she had somebody else. She didn't want them in a wedding. She just want them, like, she's stepping up and saying things, and I appreciate, because at first she was just a yes person, so that's a good situation too as well. And Briana is basically on one. She done did that man crazy. She done did Boogie wrong, like, for real. She is not feeling Boogie at all. She is just talking to him like he ain't ish, and basically playing with him. I think that they had something going on, some of you guys were saying that she likes him or something, but she mentioned, that she was mad at him because, I didn't appreciate you having me answer the phone to make your girlfriends mad. You know what I mean? So, like, why would you bring that up? Like, she probably felt some type of way because she wanted to be his girlfriend. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on. But I didn't think Bree would swing that way, so I guess she might be swinging that way. Lord have mercy. I think, I can't even finish this. See, so in any event, so we're going to see what's going to go down in this situation, and who is this girl coming through, trying to check Angela, baby, on TV. Like, what's going on? Like, what is happening? So now we get down to the situation. They need to put more music on the show too as well. It'd be nice as, like, every episode, like, somebody's performing a song or something, because it's growing up hip-hop. Could we get some music and some drama at the same time? Because, they turn up in the club, they be wilding out. But in any event, Lil Eazy, he's basically he basically want, the 3 panelists to be, the Brat, Pep, and Luke. So, they're trying to make that happen, and then they go to Stevie J to get his advice too as well. I wonder, if Little Eazy is cool, with his sister, do they have conversations, the one that's on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, because she was really disgruntled when it came to the Brat, and basically is like he want all the legends on deck. And then we got Stevie J, he's up in the building, baby, giving his advice, being Stevie J who he be, and I'm surprised that he's not gonna be a part of the panelists of the show or whatever. I guess he got better things to do. I guess Stevie J's like, yo, they ain't paying me enough. I'll come sit down here in this meeting and talk to you kids. But in any event, it just seems like, Stevie J do like to talk to people, and especially when it comes to music, party, and showcases and things of that nature. But so he's guiding the young bucks, Creed and Jojo and Lil Eazy, and then his daughter, because she's going to be the announcer over there. And so they end up talking about the situation when it comes to Egypt and when it comes to Egypt and Sam, that situation going down like that. And so basically, he was like, okay, all right, so they wanted to get her to perform, and basically they're having some problems, and they're having a little bit of a situation because they can't get Egypt up on the stage. They want to get Egypt up on the stage and everything of that nature. And so they're basically trying to seek out his advice, and he was like, you got to do what you got to do. Basically, he's telling Jojo, you're gonna have to mend the fences, you're gonna have to sit down and talk to Sam and handle that situation straight up and down. So I was like, okay, so I feel you. And then so we have Savannah's gonna be all shady and be like, it's a problem because she looks at Sam like Jocelyn used to look at you, or she sees you like Jocelyn used to see you. So basically, you know how Stevie J was dogging Jocelyn out and basically taking all her money and have her out here performing in these streets, baby. So, you know, I am glad Stevie J encouraged the young generation and not fighting everybody. Yeah. So, you know, he's different now. He's married. He settled down. But he said, you know, he's a part of the Creek squad or sleazo. Yeah, he said he's a sleazo. He said, yeah, I'm a sleazo. I was like, Savannah always be throwing them punches at Stevie J. She don't be playing around. She be throwing them punches at her father. And he just smiled about the situation. Then we got Creed. Creed talks about her situation. She's bringing up her deity. And she don't know if she wants to talk to Luke Campbell, if she wants to get him to perform at the show. But she's the closest person to Luke. So anyways, Luke got to perform at the show. Luke got to do something. Like, they're making a big deal out of this situation. I'm pretty sure Luke is going to be on stage, because he's paid to be on this show too as well. They came as a package deal, so he got to do something. So it seems like Stevie J, and when it comes to Luke, you know, they're back and they're not trying to be all on the camera, because I don't think that paycheck and that bag is like what's supposed to look like, because Stevie J been on reality TV for a long time, baby, and Luke had his TV shows too as well, and he know about Monte. So in any event, you know, Luke better bring his ass there. He needs to be there to be a judge. How much, you know, he's gonna be there. So they're making a big deal out of this situation, and she doesn't know. I don't know. I was like, girl, you guys sign up together. You guys look. I know you and your father talked about your contract. Like, girl. Anyways. Hey, what's up, Dave Hart? What's going on? How you doing? And so now we get on to the situation. Poor Angela. Angela's always going through it. But in any event, did you guys notice that Angela got it going on? She is rocking an Old Navy, you know, t-shirt, basically for you know, everybody likes Matt. I don't know. So she's rocking a t-shirt that's from Old Navy that she's partnered with. That's basically is trying to blend everybody together, so have peace and harmony and blah and the third. But basically, she was product, you know, placing, and she got that check from Old Navy, and that's why she came on TV with the t-shirt on. So that's why she's still on the show. And this is why most of the reality TV stars are, because they can promote brands and all different types of things on networks. So why wouldn't they? Like, if I was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, everything would be for sale, everything. So, you know, you got this situation on and popping, baby. And then Angela basically slips up and let them know that she ain't with. She's single now. She's leaving her single life. Like, she don't tell her mother shit. She don't tell her sister shit. She don't tell nobody nothing. It's like Angela don't even like to be around her family. It's like her family is not even a part of her. It's like something that went on in that family for Angela to be just so distant, like the way she is. You know what I mean? She's so distant from everybody. It's like, damn, Angela, what's going on? What they do to you? What happened when you was growing up? You're distant from your mama. You barely tell your mama anything. You don't want to tell Vanessa what's up, what's going on. You would think that you would want to talk to your older sister about what's happening, what's going on. But Angela Simmons has a track record with relationships that, you know, it's like most of the guys that she ended up dating already have a girlfriend, or have, you know, a kid on a side, or a side mother, a side baby, a side hip, a side neck. They have something on the side, and then she got to end up, you know, choosing and leaving them and shit like that. So I think she probably have made a whole lot of bad decisions in her life when it came to dating. But when it comes to business and handling her business, Angela is a businesswoman. Angela is a company. She's a multimillionaire. She got all types of different companies and things that she does. But it's like she'll pick a man that be the worst thing for her. And so it just be one of them situations. But damn, like, she come up in there and she don't really got shit to say, and she don't want them to talk about the relationship. The mother was like, oh, I'm surprised. She was like, mama, why you acting like you don't know? I told you we was having problems. So did you tell your mama that his baby mama was harassing you and out here on the internet trying to get at you, girl? And so the mama said, I thought you was going through normal problems. The mama basically saying that you always going through shit like this, so I just thought it was something normal, that you gonna work it out. This is why she didn't want to tell Vanessa a damn thing. This is why she didn't want to tell, because Vanessa was going to tell her the truth. Vanessa may not be married, but she's been in the same relationship for like 15 years, and she got a kid with the man. He's a Wayans brother, and they've been living together. I don't know why they won't say I do, and I don't know why Vanessa don't have a storyline, but she's related to, you know, she's related to her sister, which is Angela, and she's one of the executive producers, so I guess that helped her out. And then just having a celebrity name like the Simmons on the show keeps her there, because baby, she's like Cynthia Bailey on this show. She's the Cynthia Bailey on this show. So, you know, you got that situation. But in any event, Angela be trying to Vanessa be trying to talk to her sister and trying to find out what's going on. It's like pulling teeth. Like, you act like you don't even know your sisters. Like, what's going on? But in any event, we got Tanisha. She basically lets everybody know that she's pregnant, but she don't want nobody to know, everybody to know, until I guess the time is right. But in any event, it is what it is. And so moving on from that situation, Angela basically saying that, she's going to do her calendar. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. And she's single and she's just going to live her life. And she's going to keep quiet about the situation. And she's going to enjoy Miami because she rented that house. You know what I mean? Because she thought she was going to be with Jacob Daniel. But hopefully he paid for it and she didn't because he's rich. But in any event, we move on from that situation and we get to Lil Twist and Briana, and basically Briana is feeling a certain type of way, but she got her new office, and it makes sense for Briana to have her office where she's selling her incense and things of that nature, because she usually sells it on Instagram. So it's a good thing that she's probably partnered with that company that I guess they do advertisement there, they do all types of different businesses at that place that we seen Briana at with Boogie. So basically it's like a corporation. You can rent rooms and offices there, and they have services and different things to help promote business. And because she was selling her incense and her candles and her card readings offline, so I guess now she's doing it like in a company, a corporate type of situation. So that's good that she did that for herself, but also it helps her with filming, where people don't have to go to her house to film, and she don't have to go to other places, like bars and clubs and parks and things of that nature, like they're actually showing her doing something. So that's a cool situation too as well. But in any event, she meets up with Twist, and she's not feeling all so good and so great when it comes to Sam, because basically she lets him know that Sam and Egypt, the Peps, are out here talking ish and talking crap. They're talking too much and they're doing too much. And then Lil Twist, Twist is feeling a certain type of way. Basically he calls Sam an F-boy, and he's like, why would he want to do something like that? He's just so stupid. And basically he's just disappointed in Sam. Like, why would you even want to do that? That's your family doing that shit on TV. That's shady. Like, it don't, like, you a man, you're supposed to be a man. So that's how Twist took the situation. And also Briana let him know that, when it comes to Boogie is accusing her of basically having a drinking problem and need to get help. And so, she's not trying to hear that situation. She's feeling a certain type of way about Boogie running her business. And then we have Twist that basically says, oh, Boogie came to my spot, and Boogie was telling me that, he think that you drink too much, blase and a third. And Twist said he doesn't believe Briana drinks too much. I believe Briana drinks a whole lot, but as she said on Instagram, that her drinking has not affected her body that much, that her kidneys and her liver and everything are all good. It's like she never drunk. But, if you go to see her on Instagram, she's on there like 5 times a week or 7 times a week or whatever. At least you're going to catch her, intoxicated at least 3 times. You know what I mean? She's more frequently intoxicated than it is, but she's in her own home and she's doing her thing. And if you don't piss her off, it's a good situation. But in any event, Boogie's worried about her, and she is pissed off that he's out here running her business to her brother. At least he ain't he is telling the whole world. But in any event, she feels a certain type of way about that situation, so she gonna bring it to him. And she said maybe she might even drink in front of him, and she don't like what he's doing, and he shouldn't be doing it. That's some F-ass situation. And she's pissed about it. If you have an issue with me, why you gotta go tell everybody? She has a point with that situation. Well, it just seems like Boogie is scared. It seems like Boogie's seeking advice. He's hoping that somebody will come with him and show him some support. Nobody has. But in any event, when it comes to Bree and Boogie, I think right now they are really helping. We don't see Bree really filming with anybody or Boogie, so it's helping out their situation. We got this, he came to her house, now he's at her job, and then Savannah's tagging along too as well. So it seems like they are helping each other out. So I'm not too sure if they really beefing, but Briana is crazy. So I don't know. Briana be having a drinking problem. I don't know. Well, she said that she's all lives matter is not for me. I feel you, Dave Hart. It was something like that. I don't know if it was all life matter. I can't even remember. So, it's just one of them situations, point blank, period. It could have been something else. I'm pretty sure I think it's something else. But she also said like there's a, I'm gonna keep moving. But in any event, so basically she said that she got a surprise for Boogie. That poor boy, he needs to just keep it moving. He's trying his best, but he don't really got nothing going on as far as with the rest of the cast, nor do Bree, and at least Bree's agreeing to film with him, and he's agreeing to film with her. So you could see that Bree kind of changing a little bit for the show, to make us, they're helping her change and basically giving her more of a role. And she's been selling her incense for like years, and this is the first time she's able to put it on TV. So I guess the conversation that her father had with WeTV, Kendu Isaac, when she got into the altercation with, Egypt, they really made some changes. So in any event, she's product placing too as well, and that's good. She done gave him some incense and blase in the third. Like I said, Bree, she's a fortune teller. She reads cards, she makes candles, she sells incense and things of that nature. So she's spiritual, baby. She's drinking at work. Well, it's like a work that she's really like a boss at the place, because you rent that space, but then I guess you're connected, you get into another corporation that's inside there. They got like cafeterias, they got seminars and training, they do all types of stuff, and they work together and try to build other things too as well. So I think it's kind of like it might be individually based type of place that she works at, where no one's really her boss, because she's always talking about drinking at work. So I'm pretty sure she got to be somebody up high, because that's not the first time that Brianna's been drinking at work. That's not the first time. That is not the first time. She'd be lit drunk as F at work. She was drinking at work just to get under Boogie's skin. Yeah, but she be drinking over there though. She be drinking over there all the time. But see, this is her company and things of that nature. So she got her incense out here. So I'm happy for Brianna that she's doing that. And so basically we get to, Twist is basically saying about the Peps that the Peps are a little bit of naughty, like basically saying that they're naughty and things of that nature. So basically calling them out to just being bad. And so Bree said that she gonna go ham and do some ignorant shit. And so we got Pep and Egypt. They walk up into the wedding shop. I was like, ooh, didn't we see this before? Oh yeah, it was TT and her mother. So now it looks like they wasn't prepared to come. They act like they was just driving off the streets and shit, and they just pulled in. But it was planned. Egypt looks happy. That's a good situation. And Pepper's like, look where we are at now. People try, basically saying they tried to break you up, talking about TT. Look where we at now. And so Egypt is letting her know that, TT knows everything. Everybody knows everything. And so basically Pepper said, I haven't talked to my sister, and, it is what it is. I haven't talked to Maureen or whatever the case may be. I don't care about the situation. We're going to do this. I told them to mind their business. And she said, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And so Egypt tells her that she talked to her father, and he wanted her to make up, and Pepper's just looking at her like, she ain't feeling what she ain't feeling what Tresh is saying, or she just don't really give a damn at this point. It is what it is. But it seems like Sam, end up taking what Tresh said, and internally. What's up? Hey, Messy Vlogs 21, how you doing? I believe Bree has anxiety and emotional issues. She might be coping the best way she can. It might be a situation. But she's very intelligent. She's very knowledgeable. But I just think she likes to drink. I think she just likes to drink, because I don't think she still does mushrooms, because I heard her talk about mushrooms recently and having mushrooms in her freezer and things of that nature. But I don't think she does any of the hard drugs anymore, like meth and stuff like that. She don't do that, and she don't smoke weed. She just drinks. She just likes to drink, and she told you just now that she can hold her liquor best like anybody else, and all her friends believe, that she is a good person when she drinks, and they love her. She's the life of the party. But Boogie's like, hell no. And that's what I want to say. I don't know why Twist didn't tell, Brianna the truth that, she does drink a lot. Like, he could say, maybe you could slow down a little bit, but I don't even know if Twist knows that Brianna be drinking like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like they live in the same place. Like, they hook up when it's time to film and things of that nature. And I'm pretty sure he sees her on Instagram because, for a minute there, she was wilding out on Instagram. Crazy. So I don't know if Twist knows the in depth of the situation, or he don't want to say it on national TV, or he don't want to say it all, period. He's just gonna mind his business and fall into his place. But I don't know. So we'll see, what happens with that situation. But in any event, I was like, I was like, why he ain't telling her the truth? He's done seen her wild out online a couple of times. Not once, not twice, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, 13, 14. So in any event, so we got this situation, and it just seems like Pep don't even give a damn about Maureen or TT at all. Like, you watch TT grow up, like, how could you feel that way? That's your niece. And it is just like, damn, I know TT did wrong or whatever the case may be, but from Pep point of view, her being the auntie and it being two women, and understanding like, oh, maybe, there was a little bit of jealousy when Sam came in. Maybe Sam was jealous, maybe TT was jealous, maybe TT was really trying to help, Egypt. Maybe she was really concerned because they grew up together or something. It's just like, maybe she, it's not like she don't even give TT the benefit of the doubt as her niece or anything. It's not like she's not taking any accountability that she did some wrong shit too as well. And she's not like taking any accountability that, Sam did some wrong shit. And TT, she's not taking any accountability either. But when you look at the generation of what, Pep, you would think that she would say, she would probably give her a pass as far as, what, maybe she, just, if she didn't do it, just say, maybe she did it out of love. I'm just going to chalk it up to that. Now she moved on. She got a fiance. She got a baby. Maybe we won't hear no more of this Sam shit and Egypt shit. Maybe we can bring them together. But now it's, because the wedding's in Jamaica. So we don't know what Egypt is going to do, if Egypt is going to actually, have her wedding in Jamaica or no. But it's just like, damn, people don't give nobody the benefit of the doubt. What's up, Mo? How you doing? And you got, now she tries on her dress. The dress looks nice. She says she wants to be a mermaid. And I didn't hear the part that she wanted to have mermaid hair. I seen her put that clip in her head. I was like, I'm so surprised it fit. Lord have mercy. So she tried on the dress. They're all excited. She said, this is going to be my forever. And this and that of her wedding, blase and the third. I was like, Lord. So they're back to trying on the dress. So then, so we're going to see what happens. I'm not a fan of her marrying the man yet. Let him be able to buy a home. Let him be able to, pay a mortgage and contribute and, live on their own first. Because right now they're not ready. Because if they was ready, they wouldn't be living in Pep's house, in my opinion. But I know Pep has a big house, and why not have her kids there, people that she can trust. But Sam, like I said, he does weird shit, and he says shit that like he controls them, and this is why people be coming after you, Pep, because he don't know how to speak right or proper, or basically acting like, he running you and shit like that. And that's the problem. And so now we get on to this situation. Now we get to the meetup. I was like, oh my God, I wonder how this meetup is going to be. How is it going to go down? What's going to happen with this situation? But what did Egypt say? Egypt did say, that they've been together for 3 years. They've been together for 3 years. He didn't cheat. He didn't beat her. Nothing that we know of. And there's no like scandalous anything that he got going on. We don't hear him out here getting caught with this person, that person. He's not, belligerent. He's not belligerent towards her in public and anything else like that. So, he checked off all the other lists. Well, we be seeing these relationships just be falling down to the ground. But, it is what it is. So Jojo is ready to meet up. Jojo's ready. And I was like, damn, Jojo handled his business. Jojo, he was checking the situation. And I did appreciate the conversation between Eazy and Jojo, because when Eazy said, like, first Jojo was like, we're gonna see how the situation is, you know, and basically Jojo was like, yo, he wants an apology, you know what I mean, and if he don't get an apology, he's got Sam is gonna get a smack. He was like, if he ain't apologizing, then he wants to smack. So basically, I was like, okay, you're talking too tough when it comes to Jojo. Jojo, you're doing too much. You're talking too tough. And we know you're not tough, but in any event, And so then Lil Eazy was like, okay, we're going to check the temperature. I was like, I like that. We're going to check the temperature. Basically, check Sam's temperature. Check the temperature of the situation that's going on. I was like, I like that. Go ahead, Eazy. So that caught me. I was like, I like that. I like the way he said it. Check the temperature. We're gonna check the temperature. I was like, okay. And so, now we get to this situation, and boy, have mercy. So Sam comes in. He comes in, he's like, it's cold outside. He got a drink in his hand and everything. He got the hood on, looking all tough and blasé a third. And, and honestly, it just seems like he wants friends. That's what it seems like. It seems like he wants friends, So we're going to see what you say, Mo. Oh, Mo, I hope, we send our prayers to you that everything is okay and good out there. I'm thinking you're talking about a storm brewing as far as, weather, right? Because, we on YouTube be talking in codes and shit like that. We be like, there's a storm brewing over there down the road, baby. So we want to make sure that you and your family are safe and protected for real, because you're in Mississippi too as well. So yeah, so hopefully, everything works out and you're safe. They must be having a tornado because Mississippi are known for tornadoes. It is just me, or is Eazy is a flirt. So we got that situation. Jojo was saying how he feels like Sam disrespected him, and he feels like Sam shouldn't have said this and said that online, and he basically just wants to work with Egypt and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, and so he was like, he's always around blasé the third. So he's having a little negative moment talking about Sam to Lil Eazy. And Eazy was like, I feel the same way. I be like, I'm telling you, Eazy don't really mess with Sam, but he does, but he doesn't. And so look how far Jojo's sitting away. Lil Eazy is the bodyguard. He's gonna make sure Jojo's protected, because that's a Simmons there. And Lil Eazy is cool with the Simmons. He's cool with Vanessa. He's cool with Angela. They doing right by him. So at any time somebody like spark up or something might happen, they feel comfortable around him. So, and he appreciates them and they appreciate him. So I like that relationship too as well. So Sam came through with the drink. And then we get to the situation where Jojo, basically, he wants an apology, and Sam is basically talking about he's going to be a part of hip-hop. He's here to straighten things out. I was like, he looks like a middle-aged Caucasian man. Like, Lord have mercy, Sam look weird right here, baby. He's a flirt. Sam is so messy. So he said, I don't know what's going on with this look. Thank God he shaved his head and cut that beard off, because this is not a good look. This is... And so now we get down to the conversation. And I like the way that Jojo handled it. Jojo was like, he's looking for an apology. Jojo basically said, listen, you said some things about me that was disrespectful. You talked about me was disrespectful. And basically he's saying that, listen, I want to do music with Egypt because I think she's cool. She can dance. She's pretty. She's talented. And we always hear your music. We never hear her music. So therefore, I want to work with her. I want her to do this performance. And I always wanted to work with her. And also my father get along. They're cool and everything. And plus she's Pep's daughter. So why not? And I basically was only telling Egypt she needs to build a legacy for herself. You know what I mean? Something separate from you. And I thought Sam was going to take that a certain way. But I'm surprised he didn't take that. And he was like, you're not even a Pep yet. You know what I mean? Like, you probably soon going to be one, but you're not one yet. And he was like, I'm not here to ask you for permission, because I'm never gonna ask anybody for permission at all. I just want to work with her. I'm not asking for your permission. I'm not asking for none of that. And basically he just says, you did me wrong. You was disrespectful. You was, talking about me and everything of that nature. And basically he's confronting him. And then Sam was like, yo, chill out. Because Jojo gets passionate and he started getting loud and shit. And he started talking and moving around and all that other good stuff. He be doing that tough guy acts. Masterpiece or Jojo out there wilding out outside the club. He said, look at this comedian. Ain't no tough boy out here. You know what I mean? So Jojo is just animated. He's just very animated. Even with the situation when it came to him and Twist, when Twist snuffed him, he's very animated. So now you got Sam saying, yo, pipe down. And then so Jojo said, I'm not piping down, I'm just passionate. And then Sam said, there's a difference between passionate and something about to pop off, or there's about to be an altercation, or there's about to be an altercation in my world. So, he said that little shit. And then Sam apologized, and I was shocked and I was surprised that he apologized, because he was wrong. He did apologize and basically said, he shouldn't have went on live and did what he did. And I told you guys, he was on live talking shit, but he was talking about, he was letting us know that we didn't know that Tuss was going to punch, Jojo, and then there was going to be a fight in the bar. Then he basically tells us, like, when they had that show, that Jojo got jumped by security and Sam came to help him and stuff like that. So Sam was pissed off that Jojo didn't have his back when he protected Jojo from getting jumped at a bar or something like that. So he was telling everything that wasn't supposed to come out for like 3 months. So I recorded that shit and put it right on my channel. I was like, he is dropping tea, baby. He is dropping tea. And so you already know. So he apologized. So I was like, damn, I know things ain't good in the situation with the cast, because Sam is out here talking about he wants to head up with all the cast members. But in any event, at least there was progress for Sam to actually apologize to somebody, because I don't remember seeing Sam apologize to somebody, especially when he did them wrong and he knew he was in a wrong. I can't remember. I never remember him apologizing to anybody. But in any event, the apology went down and Jojo left unscathed, and there was no altercation, point blank, period. I was surprised, y'all. I'm surprised. What's up, Cinderella? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, he was silent when P walked up live. Yeah, he was. He stopped. He was like, look at this comedian. Jojo was out there doing everything. That's just Jojo. Some people are so loud and animated, but they don't have that. They bark. But they don't have them hands. Jojo is tearing his skin up with that thing. So, oh yeah, Sam and Jojo is a beefing about Sam going on the internet talking shit about Jojo. So, you got that situation. So I was like, oh shit. And so then, Sam was like, oh, so I'm going to work out this situation. Jojo was like, yo, I want to get Pep. I want Pep on the mic. I want her there. I want her to be one of the panelists. And so then Sam was like, okay, he's acting like he's a mob boss. Okay, I got that, man. I'm going to handle that. She going to listen to me, and I can influence her and I can persuade her. You know what I mean? That's what Sam said that he could do. You know what I mean? And so I was like, this is the shit that happens where people think that, he said we have an intuitive type of relationship. Sometimes you say too much and you do too much. All you got to say is, okay, I'm going to talk to Pep. And that's it. I'm going to tell Pep. All he had to say, I'm going to tell Pep about our conversation, how we chopped it up. That's it. And I'm going to have a conversation. He didn't need to say that we're intuitive. She listens to him, especially when it comes to things of that. It makes it seem like he's controlling the mother and the daughter. So he adds more to the narrative of people thinking that he's controlling Egypt, people thinking that he's controlling Pep, and he's just running around crazy like he's King Joffrey, from Game of Thrones. So that's the situation. So he said shit and put it in his mouth. He put it out there. So this is why people picked up that situation and just be like, yo, he's running the house. But in any event, but I did like when Eazy was like, come on, Peppa's an OG. She don't need you to influence her, or you can change her mind and tell her what to do. She's a grown woman. She's an OG. I don't believe he has any influence over her. So basically, Lil Eazy trying to let people know, yo, don't let this dude fool you, and if he does have control, he's basically trying to make it look like he don't have control over her. Like, who is he to have control over Pep? Like, you know what I mean? So basically, E is just speaking up for the OG. You know what I mean? He's speaking up for Pep and letting people know, like, saying, like, he want to cuss Sam out. Like, if he gets mad at Sam, they're gonna fight. These two are gonna fight because Lil Eazy has been slick dissing Sam since maybe it's been the last 2 years. When Sam came for TT, that's when this nigga did not like Sam at all, point blank period, because he got a crush on TT. Point blank period. And so he didn't like that situation, and he don't like this dude coming in kind of like funny style, thinking he running stuff. He don't like that. You already seen what he did to Savannah for no reason at all. So this is a Sam B talking too damn much. I know, Major. Please like and follow and join the chat. Thank you so much, Mo. I appreciate that. Like, Pep need to listen to his new to the game ass about the feds pulling up at on Sheree's chateau. Oh yeah, was it the feds or was it the police officers? I just seen police cars pulling up at Sheree's house. You know what I mean? She wasn't there. She was in Mexico when that situation happened, and I don't know if she lives there, because there are people saying that Sheree does not. People are saying that Sheree, does. Oh, okay, where's this at? Which one do I need? There's people saying that Sheree, now we're jumping into Real Housewives of Atlanta. One quick segue. So people are saying that, Sheree, doesn't even live in that, she doesn't even live in that house. That's what people are saying. But the cops was there. It is a gated community, but they don't know why. And then, the other rumor is that, I don't even want to say it. So you got that situation with the cops being there. Some people believe that maybe allegedly her boyfriend might be deep into some waters. I don't know. And they're also saying that Sheree may be deep into some waters. You know what I mean? So they're saying that there might be a whole lot going on, and she might really get her peach from Real Housewives of Atlanta, because the way that they're going to pay her, it's going to go directly into an account, but not a checking account or a bank account, but like a corporate account, allegedly. And, she's going to work for peanuts. And then it'll be interesting if she might be facing some time. So that's the rumor. I don't have no evidence of it. It's just a source from Bravo. That's a source from somebody else. It's probably going to hit the blogs probably tomorrow, but that's the word out on the streets with the Sheree, situation. Yep, the feds was at her house. And see, I don't want to say no shit like that, but I'm going to talk about it. But it's just like, if you don't really know, it's just like, and then sometimes most of the shit that really be true and it be added onto a story when it comes to Sheree. So having all them police, it looked like cop cars. I don't know if they were FBI. They look like just look like mad cars. So maybe it was the FBI. So yeah, I don't know why they were sitting outside her house. Did her alarm go off? Did something happen where somebody seen somebody suspicious and the cops were called? What happened? Like, what was going on? Why are the police at your house? Because the police don't come to my house, baby. I don't want them here. I don't want to be bothered. Don't jinx myself. God, please bless me and my family and my house, that we stay protected. Lord have mercy, because when you talk about this negative shit, sometimes it be crazy. So it's going on her books. I love Sheree. So that's gonna be I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. It's gonna probably most of it probably did hit the blogs, but that's the rumors out here. Like I said, if Sheree comes back to the show, I would like for her to make sure she keeps her son next to her, because we need some eye candy on the show. But in any event, yeah, that's no situation. And I don't wish gel on nobody. That's like, But in any event, we get now segue back to Eric basically letting Sam know and letting the people know that, Pep don't need him for anything like that. And so we get on to Savannah. Savannah's chilling. She's talking to Boogie on the phone. She called him up. She was like, do I look pretty? And she asked him because he didn't compliment her. And he was like, yeah, you look pretty. I like your smile. You look so sweet. You look so nice. I love the way you dress. He was like acting like he's so smitten, like something's wrong with him. Like he got 2 parts of his brain missing. I don't know. But in any event, she said, say hi to my dog. I forgot her dog's name. And then he was like, oh, let me say hi to my son. And she hung up on Boogie. I was like, Boogie said, let me say hi to my son, which is the dog. And then she hung up. I don't know what to believe. I know, it's just all gonna play out. Everything plays out. It just takes a little bit of time and it all plays out. Everything plays out. Every answer that you want is always going to come through. Most of the time. And any of when we get to Angela talking about, she's in Miami, she's having a good time, she is chilling, and she's talking to Creed, and she's talking about doing a calendar, and Creed picked up on that real quick. She said, so what, you single or something? Like, you doing a calendar? So Creed picked up on it, and Angela was like, no, I'm not single. So Angela don't want to talk to nobody. She don't want to see a shit with NT Bonty, but she do like Creed, but she ain't tell her business. I guess so much people have probably betrayed her trust over the years because all the inside information about her relationships, people don't release that shit, so it don't seem like she want to talk to NT Bonty. Then we get to Boogie. He is with Savannah, and basically they're going to go see Bree. She's going to be moral support, camera time, money in the pocket, money in the bank. So all 3 of them got a check right now. They got paid to be on this episode. So she hugs Brianna hugs Savannah. She's like so happy to see to see her, but then in any other case, she barely gives Boogie any type of hug, and it's like she don't want to be bothered with Boogie, and Boogie's there like he's and she just gonna get all up on his situation. She's gonna get all up on his case, talk to him all crazy. So he comes there, and then she gonna pull out the liquor. She gonna be all rude and disrespectful. You already know how she's going to get down in the situation. And then she excused Miss Savannah, and I was like, damn. Savannah was like, huh, what? So she got up out of there, and basically Boogie's expressing he doesn't want to have one of these moments with Brianna Latrise again when she's yelling at him and he's trying to get the Uber, he's trying to get out of there. She's calling him a B word, she's calling him spoiled, she's calling him rotten, she's saying that he hasn't done nothing to earn any respect. She's just cussing him out like he done left her with 4 kids, baby, and then took their welfare check and spent it on Susie down the street. Like, the way that she was wilding on him was crazy, for real. And then moving on from that situation, he wants to ask her how she's doing, how's everything going, and he wants to question her and talk to her, and it's not gonna go anywhere because basically Brianna's just gonna shit right on him. She's gonna just defecate in his face and be all types of disrespectful to him, point blank, period. I was like, Lord, it's like one of them situations where, so basically Boogie is saying that, he wanted to talk to her, and, I don't know why he did. And so basically he said he doesn't appreciate, her drinking, and he's been hearing that she has been drinking. She's been drinking a lot. And so basically Brianna basically says, I've been working 72-hour shift. What are you talking about? And she says, so I deserve a little drink. And so then she goes and she pours her a drink, because the one thing that Boogie don't want is to be talking to Brianna Latrise when she's drunk, because she done cussed him out the last time that he done seen her. So, basically it's one of them situations where Boogie's sitting there with his head and a deer caught in headlights, baby, because she gonna be rude. She gonna be disrespectful to him. And it's just like, damn. And he seems so innocent, but she's not feeling him at all, and she gets her alcohol, baby, and she pours herself a drink. I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, why is she doing this man like that? Oh boy, she pours a drink and she's sitting there with her drink, Lord, and she's looking at him, and she knows that she's getting under his skin, and she's basically, and so she's just being disrespectful to him, point blank, period, because she knows if he would have did the same shit that she's doing, she would be mad. And she's really mad at him because he didn't defend her when Sam and Egypt was talking about her. He basically didn't talk about, Brianna. He just kept his mouth closed. So now she's mad at him because of that. I don't know if she's mad at him just because he didn't defend her. So that's why she says she's allegedly mad at him, point blank, period. Then Boogie says, that he says that he's tired of hearing about Brianna being intoxicated. Then Brianna said, you know what? I'm tired of, you know what? I was tired and I didn't want to hear about, and I felt a certain type of way. When you called me at 6 o'clock in the morning and you trying to tell me about rehab, but you sound even more intoxicated than I did. So basically she's calling out Boogie, saying that he ain't clean like he say he is. She's saying that he might be out here drinking. And then also she says, I was tired of answering the phone, and trying to put you in rehab and talking about rehab and doing all that stuff for you. And also I got tired and I didn't appreciate answering the phone so you can make your other girlfriends mad. Then Boogie said, I never had you do that. So Boogie had Brianna answering the phones to his girlfriends, and Brianna was cussing him out and acting all tough and shit, because why would she do that? She's a mess. It is time for Bree to get off the show. Like, why did she do that? Like, why would she do that? He denied it, but she said she did it. And she basically says that he be in her DM talking about that she needs to get clean, and he don't want to hear it. She don't want to hear it from him, and she don't appreciate it. Then she said... She just cussed him out, basically. She said, honestly, you irritate the shit out of my soul. So basically, she said, you irritate the shit out of my soul. And she said, basically, this is a waste of time. Boogie basically said he appreciates her. He likes her. He was like, she is so strong. She is so powerful. And that's why he even liked her even more. And she was like, do you know what I've been through? He was like, yeah, you told me. And she was like, no, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know. And so Boogie was like, yeah, you told me, and that's why I appreciate you. That's why, I think you're a strong woman. I think you're this, and I admire you so much. And she was like, you know what? Get out. Why is he always wearing makeup? I don't know. Messy Vlogs 21. So... you got that situation. So she just cussing him. So she just telling it like it is. It's like, damn, she's just dissing Boogie, right? And she said, get out. And so he wouldn't get up right away. And then she went and got security on the man. I don't even know if he was security or somebody that worked the parking lot over there. Who knows? So he came to escort her out, and she just smiling. Then she started sounding like she was really intoxicated. Really intoxicated. It's like when she first talked to, what's her name? Savannah. Her voice seemed normal when they hugged and everything, and she asked Savannah to leave. Then all of a sudden, the conversation that she had with Boogie, she sound like she was really, really drunk. But also, you got to keep in mind, Bree do be putting on different behaviors and personalities on TV just to, mess with people too as well. And she kicked his ass out, and he was just like, yo, I don't like you drinking. I don't like it, man. I'm trying to care for you. And she was like, I don't want to hear it. So this is her company. She's there handling her business, and she got him kicked out. He just looking like, what? He was like, can I get a hug? She was like, no, get out. And she got security, walking him out the door. And then Boogie's just struggling out the door. He's hitting on the walls and stuff. Like, you just gonna kick me out? He's like, boom, boom, boom. You gonna kick me out? I was like, damn, Boogie, she just threw your ass out. And she did that shit on purpose too. She wanted to get under your skin. She wanted to disrespect you, and she wanted to drink in front of your face, because she had it all planned out, baby. That's why she told Savannah to get up out of there, so she wouldn't be a part of the mischieving and and all the mayhem that's gonna go on. So we got Angela. She's single, ready to mingle, and she is going to be in her, she's going to be doing her calendar. She's going to be selling them online. And I was just like, okay, that's interesting. I wonder if they have a digital camera, a digital calendar, because that would be more likely, because I don't know if people still look at calendars, But in any event, she's ready to handle her business, and she's ready to show her breasts for the month of September. I was like, Lord. So pretty much that is it. I'm just like, damn, like Angela's ready to show them cakes. She was like, she's tired of people, picking on her, basically saying when she's showing her sexy booty and her booty and everything else on Instagram, people be hating on her, and she's tired of that shit. She don't like it, and she don't appreciate it, and people calling her a stripper. She said she don't got no problem with strippers. That's just their job, but I'm not that. I just want to be free. So, Angela's ready to show them thighs and them hips, them neck bones, them pig feet, and them turkey hips, baby. She's ready to get it out in the open, and she wants to bring Vanessa with her too as well. Vanessa might do it, Vanessa might not do it, but Vanessa feels uncomfortable because the last time, Angela kind of treated Vanessa like shit when Vanessa didn't want to jump into, a swimsuit wear because she felt uncomfortable. But Vanessa's back, she lost the weight, and we're gonna see what's on and popping with the situation. She still didn't tell her sister shit. Angela's assistant looks like she can throw hands. Oh yeah, she can fight. She was trying to fight Angela's stalker, the dude that pulled up. She was trying to fight. She was trying to fight the stalker, and she's old. She seems like she's old school New York. That she be throwing them hands in Harlem, and she be up in Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy wilding. But she's also very smart and educated, and this is the person that Angela trusts the most. This is the woman that knows everything that Angela's going through when it comes to her relationship, when it comes to her business, when it comes to product placement, when it comes to concert, when it comes to tours, when it comes to everything. Like, Angela trusts this woman with her life. They cry together, and she's not even like that with her sister, her mama, her daddy, or her other sisters. Like, it's a complete stranger that she's so closer to than she is to her whole family. So it just makes you think, like, what did Angela go through as a child? What happened? Was she secretly like picked on or made fun of? Did she feel like she didn't get the love? Did something happen while she was growing up? Is this why she's making all these bad decisions when it comes to these guys that are already connected to women? How she falls in love so quick and so fast with these strange guys and just give them the pussy quick, fast, in a hurry? It's just like, damn, like, ladies, you gotta take time. You can't give it up to him. Make him wait at least 6 months. Like, make him wait, because there you'll know, like, if it's more than just sex. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, get to know the guy. Don't let him in between your legs, because once he see the sign of, there might be some issues and problems, and you're not gonna let him get away with it, and he already chased the cookies, then he gonna leave anyway. But you know what? He might think about, I'm gonna just walk away, and we'll walk away, let bygones be bygones, and won't be no hurt, and won't be no disrespect. But it's just like, people just run and have sex so quick and act like they're in a relationship with a man or a woman, and then they're out there hopping in the bed with this one and that one, and they don't really have no regards for your feelings, because they don't even know how you really feel. You know why? Because you don't talk, you don't get to know each other. It's quick to lust and sex. Take your time, get to know the man. Don't run and jump and have sex with him right away. Take your time, because maybe he just want to conquer you, Angela, and some men just like to conquer women and move on. So if a guy's lying to you about his lifestyle, if he's lying to you about who he is, where he's from, whether he's single, whether he's married, whether he has a side chick, he can't, and if he's a gambler or a drug addict or whatever the case may be, a guy and a woman can't keep up them lies. They got them lies are soon gonna fall apart. So that's why people like to rush so fast and have these relationships, move in with you, not everybody, but have sex with you so quick, because now you in love with them, and you done already gave it to them, or they already had you, so they want to hold on to you, and now all the shit show starts. But now you got these extra feelings for this guy or this lady because you was intimate and you swapped, on fluids. So, baby, when she lost her Virginia, Angela wild ever since, but she is pure crazy for not choosing Romeo. I know. I don't know. I would have chose Romeo, but Romeo probably was just too much. Messy Blocks, no, she grew up in a church household. Did you guys watch her, the Reverend? Yeah, I knew she grew up in a church household, but sometimes growing up as a pastor daughter, growing up in church and stuff like that, sometimes that could be even more traumatic than somebody growing up in the projects at some point in time. because everybody has different traumas and what they go through, and they deal with it differently. Like maybe she had the church trauma, trying to be up on a pedestal and trying to live up to all this, and when she just wanted to be a freak. And then you have the other person that is just suffering because they don't have food or gas or light. So everybody has like different traumas, but basically that is it with the situation. So I was like, damn. And so now she's gonna try to convince Vanessa to drop down and get into the swimwear. So we're gonna see, and Angela's ready to show it all. And so this young lady is supposed to confront Angela about a baby. I don't know if it's a baby mama, a baby who, a baby that, a baby what, a baby we, whoever she is. I guess Angela used to date her baby father or date somebody that is connected to her that is a bolo. So we're gonna see how that situation pans out. So thank you guys so much for coming. I do appreciate y'all. Angela was the middle child until Rev remarried. Yeah, sometimes when you're the middle child, that's a whole nother problem too as well. The middle child sometimes get the worst of everything. That's what I heard. Angela just want to be desired, just like Sam on OnlyFans. Messy blogs, that's a good one. Angela's sister, that's a good one. I am telling you, Bree is toxic. That is pure evil to treat someone in recovery like that. But if Boogie walked in with meth, she would flip out. Oh, Mo, that was a good one. Yeah, it was right. That was facts. That was facts right there. That was facts. Yeah, so, it's one of them situations where, like, and then she threw up, like, helping him with his recovery. Like, will you help somebody with something like that? And basically, he's trying, maybe she feels like he shouldn't tell her on TV. I don't know, but she did his shit on TV, and she's on Instagram. Anybody that watches her Instagram would know, how she gets down, you know what I mean? Most of the time, and then the episodes that we've seen her on the show. But, it's just like she can't have a common conversation with her. Then she was high at what she was intoxicated at Jojo's, anniversary party because she's going through some things. And she is going through some things. She got a new person living with her that she's taking care of that is terminally ill, allegedly. And she has her son, and she wants to get a divorce, and she's still married. So she do have a lot of things going on, but just to disrespect somebody like that on national TV, just walk up on them and shit on them just because you went through what you went through, doesn't give you the right to disrespect people. But at the same time, sometimes when it comes to Boogie, he can be kind of, not too smart or not too wise about the situation either. But it seems like he was coming as a friend, and she didn't appreciate that at all. Maybe she feels used by Boogie. I believe she said she feels used by Boogie. She feels betrayed by Boogie because she said when everybody was trying to call him a cussy and a drug addict, she's the one that changed the narrative and got him into intervention. And then she also changed the narrative like she wanted to date him and wanted to be with him. So she played like, she wanted to date him and have a romantic relationship with him to take everybody off of them talking about him being on drugs, him being an alcoholic, because Dame and Dash was out here telling all his secrets and everything. So you got that situation too. So it's a whole lot. They be doing too much. Get candles, etc. Angela don't care. She just like making money, period. Angela, oh yeah. And then also at the end when she was doing, let me see. So she did Old Navy. She did Old Navy product placement. You know what I mean? And so when that's one, she got paid money to do that. That shit wasn't free. She got paid real money because she's a businesswoman at the end of the day. Her clothing line is a multi-million-dollar business. And so, when she's going to do the swimsuit wear, when she's going to do the calendar in Miami, basically she had partnered with Vanity Couture. So Vanity Couture, partner with her, and then she has her own clothing line too as well, and things of that nature. So she placed two things. She showed the Old Navy t-shirt, and she showed the swimwear from Vanity Couture. So she's making that money. And like I say, you right, Messy Blogs. Hey Rhonda, enjoy your show tonight. Awesome. Thank you so much. I was real light tonight because I was a mess last week. I was talking mad ish. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys got, a channel, or if you have a business, if you want to plug it in the chat, please do too as well. Thank you guys so much. Major, thank you. Thank you, Rhonda Williams. Thank you, Messy Vlogs 21. Thank you, Major, so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Black Lavender, and everybody that's... Tony, I didn't even see you, Tony. What's up, Tony? Tony was here. I didn't even see Tony. I'm sorry, my bad. Please go check out Tony's channel. Please show him some love, too, as well. I didn't even see him. It's probably when I was looking at the screen. I'm so sorry. So, please check out Tony's channel. I just dropped his name. That's the name of his channel. I didn't even see him. My bad. I'm sorry, Tony. Peace and blessings to you. Cinderella, thank you so much for coming through. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you, LSW, too, as well. Peace, love, and blessings, baby. Thank you so much. Much love.